Hey guys, day two of my day trading journey to prove that it's possible to become a profitable day trader. So today, um, we had no real news for today. Um, had crude oil, but that's no big deal really. And then later on today at 4, Nvidia comes out with their um, Nvidia comes out with their earnings. So honestly, I was expecting price to kind of be just consolidating, waiting for that news today. But I ended up finding a decent trade, and then ended up taking profit on it. So first, I'll just go over my daily bias. Um, so on NAS 100, we were in a downtrend here on the daily, and then on the 4 hour, we were. Let me mark it open here. My daily bias was overall bullish for the day. I'll show you why. Market opens right here at 9:30. But on the 4 hour, we were in a downtrend. Actually, um, we were in an uptrend by the time market opened. So I was looking for longs because of that. And in the hourly, we were kind of consolidating a little bit here, but we were kind of in a downtrend here. We were kind of consolidating, but downtrend here. And then it broke structure to the upside here. Um, but I was looking for longs because we had this imbalance here on the 1 hour. Same thing on the 4 hour. We had this pretty big imbalance. So I was looking for a retrace into that, um, and that's what ended up happening. So on the four, so on hourly, I was it was kind of accumulating, just getting some orders going. But price at market open kind of immediately went to the downside. Ended up sweeping hourly liquidity, which I marked in the blue, and then 4 hour liquidity, and then ended up going down to that imbalance, which I was talking about, um, down into here. So since um, it already swept liquidity right as market opened. I was on the 5 minute again, like yesterday. I saw a retrace here, so I started looking at the 1 minute, looking for confluences, but price ended up pushing down even lower. And then I saw it swept the 4 hour liquidity here. Then I saw that 4 hour imbalance it went into. And then I saw a retrace here. And price, it still wanted to go lower. Um, but after this retracement here, I flipped to the 1 minute. Um, oops. And then I was on the 1 minute looking for my fair value gap confluence. Just looking for an entry for a long. As you can see here, there's nothing. There was a fair value gap here, a tiny one, but that got invalidated because it closed below it. Nothing here, nothing here. Um, and then eventually we start seeing the momentum slow down, and start turning up back up to the upside. And then we get this imbalance here, this fair value gap here. We see it get validated here. And then I see a break of structure to the upside here. And then I entered off of that candle. I placed my stop loss below the first candle in the fair value gap. And originally my take profit was way up here on the hourly, because that's the most recent high, and that's normally what I like to take profits off of is highs. But considering news coming out today, I didn't really expect price to have two big price movements like it did today, or like it did this morning, like a big price down. I didn't see it coming all the way back up here. So I ended up taking profit right here at this gold line. I marked TP here. That there was a 1 minute high um, on there. I put it right below. As you can see, there was a high there. I put it right below just because spreads and all that. Um, so I put my take profit here. It got hit take profit. I think I'm 70. $76 up on the day, so pretty good. Um, Overall, the risk to reward originally was a 1 to 5.484, but at my take profit, it was a 1 to 4, so decent 1 point, almost 1.5. I'll take that, especially since I wasn't expecting to be able to take a trade today. As we can see here, price did exactly what I thought it was going to, just ended up accumulating and then still accumulating, getting a little leg up to the upside. But my guess is it's going to keep accumulating until that news comes out at 4. So I ended up in profit today. Again, like yesterday, I could have just trusted um, my rules a little more and increased my take profit here. As it's see, it went up to this. This was a low on the 4 hour, so there was no real confluence there. I think there was an imbalance here on the 5 minute, which I could have set my take profit somewhere in there. So that's a thing to look out for in the future. Just imbalances are a good take profit area. And then the S&P, I was started out looking on that one. That one was looking a little cleaner on market open because it actually swept liquidity before um, Nasdaq did. So I started off by looking at the S&P market opened right here. You, you can see I didn't take a trade on Nasdaq or S&P because I already took one on Nasdaq. I like to only take one trade um, per day. But I saw a mock trade here. And I mocked it out so we can see 4 hour highs, 4 hour lows, 1 hour highs, 1 hour lows. Um, Price swept liquidity, no retrace here, no retrace here. Um, Eventually we got a retrace on, oh, this is a 15-minute. I thought we got a, yeah, so we did get a retrace here before market opened. So I was on the 1 minute almost as market opened for the S&P, but price still wanted to go lower. We saw these other retraces after this, and then after this retrace and this liquidity mark, I was looking at the 1 minute, um, but I didn't see my gap confluence, so I didn't take a trade. There was one here, but it got invalidated, closed below. But then price continues down. We get a fair value gap here, um, gets validated, gets a break of structure to the upside. And then if I were to was to take a trade on the S&P today, it would have been this trade to take. Um, and again, price just ended up going sideways almost. Um, but like I did in the other one, I probably would have take prop hit my set my take profit at this 1 minute high here, which would would have got hit, but it wouldn't have been till um, an hour later, which isn't too bad. Um, so I guess I mean just stick to my rules and be able to make sure to um, put take profits at highs or imbalances. Um, I think there might have been an imbalance here. Yeah, see this 5 minute imbalance. Price just barely pushed up into there. And we got a reaction off of that, as you can see. So I could have said take profit here. Um, that would have been a nice, what is that? 1 to 2.57. That would have been better trade than on NASDAQ. But overall, I'm pretty happy with today. I stuck to my rules. Entered a trade on all my confluences, and overall, I think pretty good. The only thing to learn today for me was think about trusting your rules more and aiming for higher take profits, especially of areas of imbalance, um, especially since there were no highs here, high time frame highs that I was uh, able to trade off of. So that's my trade recap for today. Overall, I'm pretty happy. Right now, we're up on the week. We'll see how tomorrow goes. Um, and we have unemployment claims at 8:30. I'll still probably take a trade because that's still pretty early. Existing home sales um, could impact the market a little bit, so we'll see what happens there. And then Friday, bunch of red. Um, yeah, we got flash manufacturing PMI. I probably won't end up taking a trade on Friday, but I'll post a recap, um, just going over what price action did for the day and see if there would have been anywhere for me to enter, sticking to my rules. All right, well, this is day two of my day trading journey to profitability, just to prove how it's possible. Um, I'm going to try to post these videos every day. Thanks for watching.